dive right into this, and we're starting with recognition. And oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even like keep up with the list right now. They are so fun and so fabulous. But I'm going to start at 7:01. So I want you all to send one text to someone who you don't see on this call yet, upline, downline, brand new customer, whoever it is, and just say, if I could show you how to make $25,000 in 6 months, or if you have interest in learning how to make $25,000 in 6 months, you should hop on this right now and send them the team call information, send them the flyer. Because in the next 10 minutes, that's what we're going to shift to. And this money is absolutely what changed my life. I know it is what showed the belief in Jess of what was possible. And it is truly my most exciting thing to teach people. So just send a quick text, send a quick message. Hey, if $25,000 in the next 6 months could impact you or your family's life, you need to hop on this call. Send it to a prospect. I don't really care, but let's double the amount of people's life that we can like totally bless with this opportunity and showing them the money that's at hand, showing them the incredible, incredible gift that Isagenix has given us. So I am going to just right away start with some recognition because we're going to dive right into this call. And I am blown away again with Team Win and our Dreamers in Action team. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to start with Team Win. You guys blow up the chat, like applaud, high five, give these people some love. Top enrollers. These are people that had 5 or more enrollments last week. Jackie Kirby, 9 enrollments. Holly Kirsch, 9 enrollments. Harula, 8. Katie Coleman, 7. Rachel, 7. Winnie, 6. Summer Meyer, 6. Barbara Farrell, 6. Lizanne Tracy, 6. Erica Rothenberger, 5. Daniela Barrett, 5. Katie Flanagan, 5. What? Like, what? That's like enrolling someone like once a day. Some of you guys are doing like 2 a day, almost 3 a day. That is absolutely bananas. Michelle Finney, brand new Crystal director, the Crystal managers, Winnie Berry, Sandy Connor, Sonia Revere, Tara Rittler, Catherine Coleman, and Danielle Kirk. Oh my gosh, you guys. I truly, truly believe that hitting manager, especially Crystal manager, is one of the most special ranks because if you can do it twice, you can do it 8 more times. It is absolutely amazing. Huge kudos to you guys. And Kayla Taylor, who also went manager, absolutely incredible. For the Dreamers in Action, top enrollers, Jenny Thompson, Kristen Meikle, Conchetta Busnarda, Laura Laurie, Keisa Maxwell, Laura Saxton, and Kimberly Howe. Absolutely amazing, you guys. So proud of you guys. Stephanie Dunn is our brand new Crystal executive. You're actually going to hear from her tonight. Anna Barthman and my husband, Ryan, are brand new managers. And the consultant list, you guys, looks like candy coming out of a Pez machine. Like, I can't even read it all because we'll be here till 8 o'clock. I just keep thinking the amount of people that are eating for free on our teams is bananas. It is so fun. So huge. Congratulations to all of you guys. I have 2 announcements for you. They're not big. They're just exciting. I think that there's this rumor going around, but I feel like I want to tell you about it because some of you are not talking about it like I want you to be talking about it. We're raffling off Pelotons. That is like the most sexy thing on the market right now. So I'm telling you, if every single person you're enrolling doesn't know that they have the opportunity to win the Peloton to the same ability that any single one of you in this call is, like, shame on you. And I love you, but tell them, like, hey, by the way, Isagenix will give you this cash. Oh, every single person you enroll, you get your name entered to win a brand new Peloton. I mean, that's amazing. I had some girls over the weekend that thought, I'm not really that motivated to like go for a couple $100. Like, I'm good. And I said, well, we're also raffling off a Peloton. And she said, what do I have to do? Enroll 2 of your friends. And she's like, seriously? And she's like, okay. So really talk about it, you guys. Every single enrollment of 100 BV or more counts towards a raffle to win the brand new Peloton. The second announcement I have is this is the last week of the U-Share bonus. So if you recall from December 28th to January 24th, that anyone who enrolled 2 people, qualifying orders, got an additional $50, 3 was $100. Then it was so successful, they said, okay, from January 25th until February 21st, we're gonna do it again. Clearly, we just read through the list of people that have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 enrollments in a week. People are going for this. But if you have someone who's maybe like shared with one person, they're 1 or 2 enrollments away from an extra $50 or $100. If people just got started, tell them they have until Sunday. And that was a promotional bonus on top of everything else that we really, really want to make sure people are getting paid out on. So teach them about it. Tell them about it. Okay. I wanted to highlight the simplicity really quick of the system that Jess is teaching, that we are drilling into your head over and over and over and over, and tell you exactly how simple this was. So Jess and Denise were masters a couple years ago of coming up with ATM. When it came to our nutritional systems, add tag message, add them to the page, tag them in something, do a group message. It spread like wildfire, right? And it was so duplicative. We grew like crazy because of it, and it was a time saver. Now with the collagen, we're still a nutritional company, but we're all like on fire about the marine collagen. There are 3 simple steps, and this happens so quickly, and you don't even ever have to get on the phone with someone who just truly wants to try the product. And it is as simple as sending a 3-minute video, sending the link for them to request to join the collagen Facebook groups that we have set up, and then the recommended cart link. So I did a yoga sculpt class with a friend of mine who's an instructor, and I said, can I just like put a plug in about the collagen before or after class? Like, I'm super excited about it. You're excited about it. I'll throw out an incentive to any of your students who like hop on, et cetera, et cetera. So I did. I spoke for less than 2 minutes at the end of the class. A girl messaged me. She said, hey, I was in the class. I want to know about the collagen. I sent Amanda's video, and I said, that will cover all of your questions. Then I dropped the link in to our page. I said, here, check this out, loaded with testimonials, and there's some fun contests and giveaways in there. Then the recommended cart link. If you're ready to purchase, here you go. Never talked to her. The next thing that came in was the IsaLife. Like, she has started her order, and then she has completed her order. This happened in less than 2 minutes. And any of you guys can do this. I never told them I was a clinical nutritionist, right? Like, none of the stuff of the background that matters. It was just giving them the information they want as simple as possible. And how do they get it? Now, the next 2 steps, if you're thinking, how can I create consultants? How can I quickly get them to do the same thing? As soon as she completed the order, I said, I'm so excited about people doing this with their friends. Like, I literally am texting my girlfriends every day as we're celebrating that our crow's feet are going away, that our eyelashes are getting longer. If you have 2 friends that you think would maybe want to try this with you, I'm going to drop a video in here that can show you how to share, as well as hundreds of dollars that are available for you. Boom, drop in, you share, they share. Then the follow-up, I also said, if this excites you, I'm going to send directions on how you can create your own recommended cart links. Have your own link, just like what I sent you, that you can send out to your friends and family. And I sent the instructions, the screenshots Jess and I both have, on how to convert to an associate, how to make your recommended cart links. You guys, this is so simple. It is so simple. By midnight last night, I got another email that she had converted to an associate. Because people are doing it when they're hot, they're ready, they're excited. They see that they have to do this in order to be able to share. And I want you to not only like get this so clear in your brain how simple it is, but teach people. Like, every single person that you've enrolled, send them a memo. Hey, I just want to make sure you're following the 3-step process. When people ask you about the collagen, that you're sending a video, adding them to the Facebook page, and you're sending a recommended cart link. Does every single person that you've shared collagen with, have they seen the You Share video? Do they know that this bonus is ending at the end of the night? Like, be on top of people like white on rice, and teach the systems. Over and over, you guys will hear us say, people don't duplicate. Systems do. Tools do. And Isagenix has raised the bar in this. So I am super excited to introduce you guys to a woman who is freaking incredible. I mean, God dropped her into my life at a time that I was least expecting, like 2 weeks before Christmas, to be like, I want to build this business. She'll say Isagenix came up in her life at a time that she really needed it. But she's a mom of 3. She's got twin boys and a younger boy. She's a personal trainer. She's from Northern California. She went crystal executive in 43 days. Like, what? I mean, it's like mind-blowing how fast it was. She is so coachable, such a heart of gold. And I said, can I put you on the team call tonight and just chat a little bit about what you're doing? Fire everybody up, because you're so relatable. And I think that we are most inspired by someone new with the journey, because it's like, if they can do it, I can do it, right? Teach us all what we're doing. So Stephanie, I would love for you to unmute and talk, first of all, right away, like, what drew you to Isagenix and what excited you most?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for that intro, Lauren. That was so sweet. This just dropped into my lap out of nowhere. I wasn't even looking for it. Well, I think I was wishing and hoping for it. And I met Lauren, and I mean, you listen to her talk, and it's just like, she's so inspiring. I had done network marketing before, and I treated it as a hobby. I didn't really do it. This showed up, and like she said, I'm a personal trainer studying nutrition right now. And I was just like, okay, little skeptical again about the network marketing again, but I tried the nutrition and I lost weight so fast. Those last sticky pounds that they always talk about, I lost it so fast. I couldn't believe it. So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I had to lock arms with Lauren. I told her, I said, if I'm gonna do this again, because I was a little skeptical about getting in with another company, I said, I have to go to the top fast. And this time I finally I did what she said. I was coachable. I was coachable this time. I had to do the do, and I did it. I didn't do it the first time around. This time I did. It's just like they say, you hear people say it all the time. You have to make a decision and you have to do it and run with it. And I just did whatever Lauren told me to do. And I feel like I just ran blind because I was so excited by the nutrition products.
Oh my gosh. Well, you did not run blind and you are incredibly coachable. And I will tell you guys from someone who's working really closely with her, she asked questions right away. Like, what do I need to do? Our work it calls, we offer 5 of them a week, right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning, Tuesday, Thursday at night. She's been on every single one of them since she started. Like, as a busy mom and a full-time student, it said in my power hour, I can get so much done. She downloaded Penny. She uses the scripts. She gets on the Monday night team calls. And as a busy mom, has truly figured out how to not do the things that are not efficient, but gets right into work, right into action. She came out, you guys, and spent a weekend with me. She created 4 consultants in a weekend. 4 consultants, 2 on Saturday, like 2 on Sunday. I mean, it was so fast. And then another few the rest of the week, another 4 in that following week. But intentionally reaching out to people. Like when you've heard us say, don't just post and pray. I didn't even see her put a social media post up one day because she was so busy reaching out to people. And so Stephanie, I actually would love for you to talk about like, what is it that you were saying to people? Because Laura happened to be with me and Emily happened to be with me. And even like Saturday night, it was like 7 o'clock. Well, we have dinner reservations and she was still in my office. She's still messaging people. I mean, just going at it 100 miles an hour because you were so excited. But what were you saying to everybody to get them excited about the products or the business? Not necessarily how you created consultants yet. I'll ask you that next.
Well, I think it's just, I mean, it's being around you, being around this amazing team, this amazing culture. It's the excitement. And I was just really excited about it and just shared my story. And I truly believe we do have to be a product of the product because we need to know what it feels like. We need to know how good they are and how they're working. And it was the excitement and just sharing that, I put on 8 pounds at my mom's over the holidays, just totally taking a break from exercise and from the eating healthy all year. I gained 8 pounds at my mom's over Christmas, and I lost it in the first 2 weeks on our products. And I was blown away. And I literally just shared that excitement with people. And especially having 3 kids, and you have those last 5 to 10 pounds that I couldn't get rid of. And I just thought, oh, well, this is just my body now. And I kind of just, said, okay, I have to appreciate my body. This is it. But no, it's not true. Me in my late 40s, going through a hormone imbalance, like it helped me. These products truly helped me. And I'm just staying excited and sharing it with everyone I know that's like, oh, I guess I have to accept my body now. And I am focusing on moms because I am a mom. And all of us that are saying, well, this is me now. I have a hormone imbalance. Well, it's not true. It doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to settle. And yeah, it was just being a product of the product and being excited.
I love that. And you guys, she started literally 2 weeks before the new year. So here came out the collagen and NYKO in the middle of this collagen craze. And she was signing up 30 days. I mean, she's talking about the premium pack, and she was so focused on nutrition because that's what had really impacted her already and her motivation as someone in the health and wellness industry. And she's done both. But it was interesting to just see that, just like Jessica typed in here, they're drawn to your excitement, they're drawn to your enthusiasm, and people buy things from people they know, like, and trust. And she just said, hey, I did this thing and you need to look at it. So you created consultants at record speed. I mean, Ann and Holly, I know we're cheering you on your executive around. It was so sweet. And they're like messaging me on the other side. They're like, I think they want me to like double check the placement. Like, did she really create 8? Like, I mean, it's unheard of on how incredible you were. So give us some tips. What were things you said? How did you maybe incentivize some people? Like, what was it on that run that you hit executives so fast?
It's just, it's everything you told me to do, Lauren. I was coachable. I literally did what you said. And everyone that I got excited about it, I said, okay, who are you two, your 2 people? It's that statistic we're always saying, you're 98% successful when you do this with someone else. And it's interesting, like everyone's flying with the collagen right now, but I was really excited about the nutrition. And I do love how simple the collagen is. And of course, being in my late 40s, the moms want that too. But it just comes natural to me to talk about the nutrition. And yeah, it's just reaching out to them. You have to do this. Who do you want to do this with? Who's going to do this with you? Who else wants to lose weight? Who else wants to look and feel their best? Because you're not going to be as successful by yourself. And I just made sure they all had someone. And if someone didn't have, because I was running for executive, if they didn't, oh, I don't want to do this with anyone. I mean, I didn't tell them, but it was like, okay, nope, go on to the next person. Who do you have to do this with? Who do you have to do this with? Because you're going to be more successful. And I just got them excited about being successful and doing it with others, especially in this time right now, where, you know, we're a little disconnected, especially here in California. I just, you know, get friends that you can do this with. It'll be more fun, you know?
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I hope that that gives you some insight. I will also just tell you from watching kind of on the outside, you know, who she was talking with, a lot of couples, right? A lot of couples. And then it was kind of like one more person. And we can be really strategic with that. So even some of her girlfriends, because of the collagen, it was like, okay, well, the girlfriend bought the nutrition pack. She signed up her husband with the collagen, and then she got an accountability partner with the collagen, you know? And this was just to kind of get things into motion. It shows those people how quickly they can make money in this company, because then they're more inclined to share. It showed Stephanie what she could do. You guys, I can't even wait to see the leadership pool checks, you know, when those come out tomorrow. I mean, everyone today is like, what happened? I'm like, it's President's Day. Don't forget, banks are closed. It's not Isagenix fault, but you know, it's going to be remarkable. But she's so driven, so passionate, just truly a heart of gratitude. And I will close with this, sharing just a teeny bit of who Stephanie is, that she really is unattached to the outcome because she believes in this industry and she believes in what she's offering. And you never saw her waver on what are people going to think of her. You never saw her waver on what if they say no. I mean, she showed up with a lens of, I can change your life. I mean, she would get on the phone so convicted of, she had just won the lotto. I mean, she literally got on the phone with people that she knew she had a cure for their health, that she had a solution to their financial pain, and just such passion that I watched people enroll before they even knew what was happening. It reminded me of what Jessica Rigner did when we first started, because they were so excited. They could hear her energy, and it was like, wait, you flew to Colorado for this thing? I mean, it was, you know, people just knew that she was taking it seriously, and she was so open about it. And the last thing, Steph, if you want to talk about it, you don't have to mention your past company, but she was in a company. And there was a little bit of that, like, what am I going to say? Like, I'm jumping ship, you know, are people going to question this? And I think you've handled this with such grace. If you have any kind of words on like why you did that, what you told people, you know, how people have either followed you or respected your decision, I would love for you to touch just a teeny bit on that.
Yeah, I thought the last company was the company, but I know now looking back, I was forcing it. I was looking for something in my life, but also I wasn't ready for it. It wasn't the right time. I didn't tell anyone what I was doing. You know, I feel like I had to get a little bit thicker skin. I had to grow myself. And that's what I think is helping me this time is the personal development. there are people coming to me because I'm talking about collagen and they're posting, oh, is it the collagen elixir that our other company has? And I'm like, no. So I've educated myself on the differences between Isagenix and how much better our comp plan is. And I've educated myself more on network marketing to handle the objections, because that's what got me down with my last company. I didn't really know network marketing that much. And I took it personally when people had objections. So I had to educate myself more. It was better timing. And these products, I can now see the gaps in the products my other company had, and it's knowing the nutrition behind it for me. I see the gaps. I see how much better Isagenix products are, and I can really speak from the heart and as the nutritionist why our products are so much better. And I'm actually talking to some people from my old company and just sharing with them the differences that I'm seeing, and checking in with them if they're still happy where they're at with that company. Are they reaching their goals? Because this happens so fast, and I honestly don't think it would have happened with that company. Just the culture we have, you guys, we have this amazing team. This team has been everything for me, and just the personal development, the support. I mean, the support from people not even on Lauren's team, people from Jessica's team. It's just been amazing. And just seeing all of us lift each other up, that I have no doubt that this is the #1 network marketing company to be with. And this comp plan is just blowing me away, and how much more simple it is. It's just, yeah, I have no doubts, no regrets. And I want to get all of them over here with this company.
Oh my gosh, you are such a gem. And, I think that I'll just say one other thing about this is Stephanie has done it truly with such grace. I mean, we've seen people leave Isagenix and just trash the company. And it's like, you're not even credible at that point. Why would you do that? Like, if for whatever reason that's not your fit, like walk away quietly, and just highlight like what you're excited about or what you're doing. And Stephanie has never bashed her company. She never went to people and like bashed it. But when they started to ask why, or what they were inquiring, and she told them that I saw gaps in the nutrition and I want to recommend the best. I saw gaps in the compensation plan, and I want to earn what I'm worth. If I'm going to put time into this, I'm taking time away from my 3 sons, it better be worth it, And she really, really tapped into the culture. They didn't have good leadership. They didn't have good mentorship. There wasn't a lot of recognition. There was a lot of animosity. And she told people that. So this business is supposed to be fun. And I keep hearing you're supposed to be having fun, and I'm not having fun. So I was like committed from the beginning, like we're going to have a lot of fun, right? And that's how we had our like girls weekend sleepover. So I'm so grateful. I'm truly, truly grateful for this one team part that we have here at Isagenix. And there is nothing like it. And what I love that when we can highlight these rising stars and just show people who just got started how they can go to the top, why we do this for all of you, is there's an equal opportunity here. And I'm going to show you with some of the rank advancement bonuses here. It doesn't matter if you came in 17 years ago or if you came in 7 days ago, there's an equal opportunity. And that's what excites me, is that any single person is eligible today to max out the compensation plan. And when people see that you won't sleep. And so I hope you guys stick with me for a little bit. I want to be very upfront. I'm not teaching the whole comp plan, right? I'm not even teaching you share, they share, and I'm surely not teaching the cycles and residual income. Maybe Jessica will do part 2 next week. I'm not sure, I just threw that out on the top of my head. But I want to show you the upfront bonuses for 2 reasons. Number 1 is because this is what got me into massive action. If someone had only sent me you share, they share, right? If someone had only told me, here's $400, here's $500, I would not be here. Okay. The second is because we not only want you to be able to teach this to people, but you've got to stay on top of your people. Like Janie mentored Jess and I, like white on rice, every step of the way. You have to know your team's business better than they know it to ensure that they get these bonuses. So what I mean is if Sherry, you know, has 4 consultants and 2 pirates. Some of you think I'm speaking Iso-Latin. Some of you know what that is. And I'm messaging her. Oh my gosh, Carrie's only 1 away from her 2nd person. Laura's 1 away from her 2nd person. Oh my gosh, if we get them by Sunday, you'll hit Crystal Director. That's a $750 bonus. And Sherry's like, what? How are you even seeing my team? How do you know these people, right? And I'm digging through and I'm telling her what's happening. I'm helping her figure out how to focus on what's coming next. This is what duplication is. This is what's driving the line. By the time Sherry earns the 750, she doesn't necessarily know what happened, but she's so excited she's going to be willing to learn so that now she can teach Heather and Carrie and Danielle and Jamie and all of her people how they can go and do the same thing. So understanding these bonuses, understanding the timelines, understanding what's happening within your organization to help people achieve them is huge. People are motivated by compensation. Not very many people want to own that, but I truly believe in my heart, every single person is motivated by compensation. And when they see the upfront money, they're going to work, right? If people miss out on this, and it's fine if you didn't get it and you're here and you're building now and you're excited, but the urgency might not necessarily be there. It takes some time to build a huge organization, right? It's going to take some time to cycle at an 8-star level, but you can definitely earn incredible income along the way. So that's what I'm going to show you. And then we're going to close out with a really fun activity. So if you guys are not in speaker view, I encourage you to put the Zoom in speaker view. So then this will not look so teeny tiny and you can see it. You don't need to see the whole gallery view. You just have to be able to see the whiteboard. And you don't have to be able to see me either, but do notice my cute pink shirt because it came from Holly and Ann's store and I love it. It's so comfortable. If you guys cannot see the whiteboard, I mean, definitely make sure that you're in the speaker view. This is recording. We will get the recording out. If you want to write it down, that helps you learn, you can write it down. But this acronym is what I think is one of the best gifts of our compensation plan. And it actually wasn't a part of the original compensation plan. But in 2008, when we went through the recession, Kathy Coover added all of this money to the upfront part because she said people need money now. They don't have time to build a whole organization. They're foreclosing on homes. Cars are getting repoed. They need money right now. And she added all of this money to the upfront part of the compensation plan. So when you join Isagenix, can you guys see that? Can you see that? Laura, oh, thanks, Jenny. I was like, I'm looking for someone to make sure you can see it. When you join Isagenix, you come in as a preferred customer. There is no cost to join Isagenix. Like the only thing you pay for is the products. The only thing you pay for is nutrition and wellness and collagen at wholesale pricing. That alone is a gift. There's no buy-in to have things at a wholesale price, right? You don't have to sit on a bunch of inventory to be like manipulated that you're getting things at a really good deal, right? Every single person comes in as a preferred customer. Wholesale pricing for as long as they're a customer with Isagenix. Now, when you're having, you know, banging collagen results like Laura and everywhere she goes, the whole world wants to sign up with her, you convert to an associate. This is when you tell Isagenix, I want to build this business. I want you to give me cash. I don't want your coupons. I want to refer some people. I want you to be able to give me a 1099 at the end of the year. And that costs $29 for 12 months. You pay it once a year to become an associate. When people say things like, oh my gosh, why do you have to pay to become an associate? And I said, the company is going to host a website for you to create your own individual sales link for like $2 a month. Like, are you really barking at $29 a year? But teaching people what it is they're paying for. For $29 for 1 year, you get access to every single downline report the company will give you. You benefit from every single BV, all the points in your entire organization by being an associate, that you can bank volume, that your points will never flush because you're an associate, that you get to host this website, that you get access to your own recommended cart links. And literally that's what you're paying for. And most people, by the time they're converting to associate, because they're going to pop to consultant, they're still making more money than this is even costing them. And they used to have to do that at the beginning. When people joined Isagenix, they used to have to pay the $29 just to be a customer. It was their membership pricing. Isagenix said, you know what, free to be a customer will make you pay when you want to be an associate. So if people ask what that is, that's your explanation, okay? The first level of leadership is consultant. So the acronym is ACMDE that I want you to remember, okay? Can you see the E? Jenny, can you, on the bottom? Okay, it's always hard on my side. I want to make sure you guys can see it. So the first level of leadership is consultant, you guys. It's teeny tiny. Is that what you're telling me? I can definitely move closer. It's always, I want you guys to be able to see this, and I can see where you are. Is that better? Is that closer?
No,
Is that better?
We can see M and part of the D, honey. Perfect. Yep. You're
Okay,
good.
good. Thank you. I'm very coachable. Okay, so consultant is the first level of leadership, okay? And this is the you share. This is when you have your account at 100 BV and you have someone personally enrolled on your left and someone personally enrolled on your right, both with 100 BV. You find 2 people, everyone active at the same time. If you do that within 30 days, you get a $100 bonus. That's what's called Crystal Consultant. If it takes you longer than 30 days, you'll still get 50, but I don't even talk about it because why do we need longer than a month to get 2 accountability partners, okay? That is the only bonus though, that outside of the time sensitivity, the time sensitive extra, that there's a smaller bonus if you miss it within 30 days. That's the only one. All the other ones, you have to hit it. So $100 is what you get for finding your 2 people. Plus now you benefit from everything in the downline. As a consultant, this is when you start to cycle. This is the residual income that you benefit from, literally for finding 2 people. The second level of leadership in the company is manager. This is when you hear the they share, you share, they share. So 2 of your people now have 2 of their people. So I signed up Ann and Holly. Yes, no. Holly signed up Katie and Aaron, and Ann went and signed up Kristen and Krista. Okay. In my situation, when I got started, I signed up my mom and my sister. My sister went and found 2 people. My mom went and found 2 people. Okay. This is when you hear us say Crystal Manager, that's 2 people that found their 2 people. And if you do that within 60 days, there's a $250 bonus that's eligible. So when Stephanie found, her husband, he found 2 people. She got her mom started. She found 2 people. If you do that within 60 days, it's a $250 bonus. Plus, you get $100 every time one of your personally enrolled finds 2 for the first 20 times. There's $2,000 there. So for Anne finding her 2 people or Holly finding her 2 people, right? That's an additional $200 because I have 2 personally enrolled consultants. So this is really like a $450 bonus. Plus, you are eligible in the manager pools for 3 months where you can earn up to $1,000. So while you're growing your team, you can max out the leadership pools and earn up to $1,000 for 3 consecutive months. I invite you to just think about if Isagenix wrote you a check for $3,000. If tomorrow you open up your ISA wallet and it is $3,000, $3,000 you were not expecting, $3,000 in bonus money, what that would do for you. Where would you spend it? Who would you give it back to? What debt would you pay off? How would that drastically change your life? Think about who in your life right now is praying that they have a $3,000 check showing up in their mailbox tomorrow. You guys, when I got started with Isagenix, some of you know my story, I was so upside down, but I remember seeing that stuff and I just thought that's a lot of spin classes. Like I cannot teach that many spin classes to make money like that. This is what we have to be showing people. So often we show you share, they share, and we stop here. And we're not even talking about the leadership pools. Think about how your team is going to work if you show them $450 or if you show them the potential of $3,000. If you guys are excited about this, please put a 1 in the chat because I'm getting like straight faces. And I think that this like money is like gangster generous. So the second highest level of leadership in the company is what's called director. And that's when you have 6 personally enrolled consultants. So 6 people you sponsor all have 2. So I sign up Lori, she has 2 friends. I sign up Barbara, she has 2 friends. I sign up Sherry, she has 2 friends. I sign up Laura, she has 2 friends. I sign up Carrie, she has 2 friends, right? I sign up Krista, she has 2 friends. 6 of your personally enrolled customers that all have their 2 all active at the same time. If you do it within 120 days, that's a $750 bonus. Now, remember, each new consultant's $100. So at manager, we had 2. At director, now we have 6. That's 4 more people of our own that helped find their 2. Maybe you taught them how to do an ATM. Maybe you taught them how to post on social media. Maybe you invited them to this call. As a result of developing them, you get $100 for each one. So this is really an $1,150 bonus. And the leadership pools for director are $2,500 a month. for 3 consecutive months. So if you thought that it was really awesome to earn a check for $3,000, imagine $7,500. Literally, like, think about that, and where else in your life, without giving up time from your family, can you earn an extra $7,500? When Janie showed Jessica what was on the table, and nannies were raising her kids while she was on red-eye flights across the country, coast to coast, back, weeks back to back, and she saw things like that, where did she have time for additional revenue? Where was she going to get another job that wasn't going to take her away from her kids? But she started to see how if she went after some of these bonuses and she could replace an income while she grew a massive organization that would turn into a legacy that could be willed 3 generations into her family. But this is where it starts, okay? $7,500 is available just at the director level. So the highest level of leadership in Isagenix is executive. That's when you have 10 personally enrolled consultants. That's what Stephanie did. Like a machine, enrolled someone and expected they were going to come in with a minimum of 2 referrals. If you do that within 180 days, that's a $1,000 bonus. Plus, it's $100 for every new consultant. Here we had 6, now we have 10. You created 4 more. That's really a $1,400 bonus. At this point, it matters that 5 consultants are on the left and 5 are on the right. All the other ranks, it doesn't matter if the consultants are all on the left leg, all on the right, if they're split. For executive, because we build 2 teams in Isagenix, you do have to have 5 on the left and 5 on the right. The leadership pool money when you are paid as an executive is up to $5,000 a month until you hit 5-star. Executive to 4-star, you can earn up to $5,000 extra a month. You guys do 5,000 times 12. That's a $60,000 raise if people are maxing out the pools. That's more than the average salary for some people. That's just bonus money. It's just bonus money. So when I started Isagenix, you guys had $17 to my name, and I was $100,000 in debt. And I saw that money, and I thought, I have no idea what a team leg is. I have no idea what a binary is. I had never been in network marketing, right? I had 0 idea what any of that meant. Mine and Jess's backgrounds are so different, but I saw that, and I saw executive, and I said 10 people that all know 2, and just like Stephanie, I thought that's 31 people. That's like the average person, or the average size of a spin class of mine. I can do that. And they set that standard. And I went fast, just went fast, because no one told us it was hard. No one made it weird. We just said we have to find 10 people that all know 2. And Jessica's saying in the chat here that you can also earn the executive lifestyle bonus. Correct. Once you're paid as executive, it's $750 the first month, $750 the second, $1,000 the third month. So it's basically $2,500 a quarter, $10,000 a year that you can earn when you're paid as executive. So if I told you at a $60,000 raise, now it's a $70,000 raise. And what I hope you guys are getting here is twofold. First of all, this is not the residual. This is not the long-term plan. This is the upfront plan that drives people, that impacts lives, that gets people out of a tough situation, that shows them hope, that shows them possibility, that builds belief, okay? It's so generous of Isagenix, so generous. But I also want you to think right now is not only for your own goals, like, oh, I already missed it. I've been enrolled for 2 years, right? Because you still have leadership pool money that might be available. Or you still have the executive lifestyle bonus that's there. Like, who do you know? Who right now is unemployed? Who's been unemployed? Who do you know that was shut down to work this year, that hasn't worked in months? You know, I was sitting there the other day with a girl who's so excited about this and was like, who do I reach out to? And I said, do you want to cleanse coach people, or do you want to show people how to make money? She's like, I want to show people how to make money. I said, what industries were hurt the most in 2020? And I said, tell me. Like, I already know this, but I wanted her to tell me. She said, travel. And I said, you're darn right. Who else? Hospitality. You're darn right. Who else? Fitness, nutrition, massage therapy, you know, beauty, cosmetology. I said, oh, you need to message every single person in every single one of those jobs and say, I have a hold of something that I think can drastically impact your family situation. Do you have 5 or 10 minutes to chat with me? If someone had sent me a video, now granted, I'm glad there's videos because I was a little confused at first and I had to watch the video a bunch to really understand it. This, like early on, I was like, is director 4? Yeah, it's 4 people with 3. No, it's 3 people with 4. No, that's not right. And I literally had like flashcards trying to learn these rank advancement bonuses in the beginning. I'm not even kidding. But I want you guys to see what I was excited about was the opportunity. Okay. And I needed that. But if someone had sent me a video and said, Lauren, I heard what happened to you. I know some guy just broke up with you and you're broke, but like watch this video. I can make you a millionaire in the company. I would never be here. I was fortunate enough to have a real life guardian angel that poured her heart into me, that believed into me and handheld me. And every step of the way was like, oh my gosh, if Michaela finds one more, right? She was like, oh my gosh, Shally's so close. You need to help her find one more person. And I was like, how does she even know what's happening? I didn't understand the back office, but she paid such close attention. And this is what we have to do for leaders. This is what we have to do to grow our team, to help ourselves succeed. And then most of all, to help others succeed. You have to have a sense of what's happening in their business. So I want to wrap up with something that moved me so much today. And I'm so glad that Jessica did this class as well, because I've just been radiating with like the vibrations of it all day long. But before I go there, I want you to think right now of a famous athlete, someone who has inspired you, someone that you think has left a legacy that's iconic. And it could be in tennis, it can be in swimming, it can be in basketball, it can be in football. And I don't want you to say who it is, but write in the chat one word, one adjective that comes to mind that would describe that athlete. So if you're thinking of, Tom Brady, who do you think of? If you're thinking of Michael Jordan, so we have legacy, strong, fearless, disciplined, determined, consistent, determined, tenacious, resilient, determined, focused, unstoppable. Determined is a very key word here. Persistent, focused, habits. So I want you to think about something. And Janny used to tell me early on in this business, she was like, it is amazing to work with athletes. They're emotionally steely. They're resistant. They're tough, And she married someone who played in the NBA. And I always thought, like, what does that mean? And she would tell me stories like, man, he had like torn his rotator cuff and he played 2 more quarters, because he was committed. He was focused. He was winning a championship game. Think about how many wins, how many comebacks happen in the 4th quarter, right? Athletes don't give up at halftime. Sometimes they come back stronger than ever before. When you think about those traits, I've been talking so much about recruiting yourself before you go out and recruit other people. You guys, if you want to go to the top of this company, you have got to be willing to make some short-term sacrifices for the long-term rewards. I remember in the midst of the run, Jessica and I both ran to 3-star, which is a 6-figure income in less than 6 months. We were so tired. We were working full time. She had kids. We were building this business at 2, 4 in the morning, sometimes up late, early in the morning, trying to figure it out. And I remember her saying to Janny once, she said, I'm so exhausted. I just want to go to my beach house and read a book. And Janny said, okay, read a book in 2 years because I'm going to set your family free for 3 generations and you don't have time to read right now. And Jessica was like, what? Like, I can't believe she just told me that. And if Janny had said to her, you're right, you've been working so hard, you deserve a break, you don't need to, you can take your foot off the gas right now, like momentum's overrated, go enjoy the book, you've done such a good job, you've been working so hard. Think about the shift. Think energetically the shift. But Janny pushed Jessica. She had the mental athlete in her to say, I see something greater for you. And if you want to have a life that 99% of people won't have, it's doing what only 1% will do. And so I just want to leave you guys that as you go after these rank advancement bonuses and you help other people, set the standard that you have to be determined, that you have to be persistent. Athletes learn so many skills, competitive athletes that show up in their life. And I think network marketing does the same. It teaches us to be mentally tough. It teaches us to not take things personally. It teaches us, to be the light. There's so many things, and together we are so, so, so strong. But just remember that with hard work, with focus, with visualization, with persistency, with consistency, with all of the things, you guys are all unstoppable and unshakable. Have a great night. Thank you, Stephanie, for everything you did. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to celebrate more rank advancements next week. I love you guys.